I know you guys been waiting for me to talk about Kevin Hart, and I wanted to wait a few days to see how the media covered this. And basically, they did what I thought they was going to do. And this goes back to something I've said many times over the year. They're gonna get him. This is basically I told you so, and they did it the way I've been telling y'all for a long time. That either the Jewish community would get him or the gay community would get them. And I've told y'all the gay community has become like the Jewish community or the so-called Jewish community. And I've explained to you why I've said so-called, because the ones who claim to be Jewish, the ones that claim Israel is their homeland, they're not originally from there. The ones who call us anti-Semitic, then they're really uh, Semitic people. We can't be anti-us. The gay community learned from the Jewish community, and they said we got to make somebody the villain of the story. They wasn't going to make other white people the villains, so they decided they're going to make the black community villains. If the black community get bullied enough, other communities that have very close connection to us will fall in line. Now, as I said before, I've known men and women who are Jewish. I've known men and women who are gay. And they are good, decent people. But I also know ones who are just downright rotten and evil. But I make sure that make a I, there's a difference between those and the ones who do harm. I told y'all that Kevin Hart got arrogant. He's gotten cocky. Now, Kevin Hart didn't blow up really until maybe the middle of 2012. He came out of the blue. And something that Faison Love and I forget the guy. Damn, he played in Friday. He was supposed to be Ice. He was supposed to be in Chris Tucker replaced my brother going blank. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was just on that show on Showtime with Tashina Arnold. He got rolled out the show. I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, they said that he was chosen, Kevin Hart, just like Dave Chappelle was chosen by white folk to be that funny black dude. Because every now and then they go pick a black person, they choose to be the cool, hip, popular black man or black woman. Remember, a few years prior to Kevin, or during that, Kevin was blowing up. Leslie Jones was that popular black chick until the Ghostbusters movie. You don't hear nobody talk about Leslie Jones anymore. And I told y'all they treated her like a damn fetish. They paraded her out and about, and they knew that she was not going to push back against white supremacy. And then when they didn't need her no more, she went hard trying to prove how American she is, how down she is with people. You see it cooning on social media. That's what Kevin Hart has been doing. But the difference is Kevin Hart has been allowed to make movies, and he's been in movies that make bank. Okay? And so they said, we'll let the little Negro make a little money, but when we get tired of him, we'll find something on him. Remember, you've heard white folks say, Kevin is in too much stuff. You never hear them say that about white actors and actors. Nobody never said that about Jim Carrey or Tom Cruise or Jennifer Aniston and such and such and such and such. But Kevin got cocky with his own people. Y'all remember when that young football player at one of the universities in Florida, or colleges in Florida, got arrested for stealing crab legs? And we come to find out that these college players are missing lunch and dinner because the coaches and them got them practicing, and then they practice so long they got to go study because they got to get to the library before it closed. If the library closed, the child closed, what do you go to do? You go in town and you do silly things. He clowned that college age boy. I said, Kevin, you're a 30-something-year-old. Why would you clown that boy? Instead of asking him, do you need anything? Because obviously it was something more going on. Because even I didn't clown the boy. Excuse me. But it went viral, and white folks just laughed their ass off. And they kept going out the election, black males, like black guys are so stupid. Instead of doing it off camera. Excuse me. And then white folks started talking about his height, emasculating him. I'm like, I don't know about you. We know he's a short statured dude. He's an average height male. They used to having guys hit 6 feet or taller. It came feel they could sexualize black men. It's kind of hard. And Kevin is going out here lifting weights, getting in triathlon. Well, I think he's been running and doing shit. He's been trying everything. He's been trying to do everything he could to be that all American image. They're not gonna let a brother be that. But the moment they announced that he was going to host the Oscars, people got pissed off. We're going to let him watch a nigger. They don't want us in them award shows. They don't want us to get that recognition. If we do, it's something negative. I mean, look at Denzel Washington. Denzel has done a lot of brilliant films. But I still say to this day, Malcolm X is his most powerful performance. They gave the Oscar to Al Pacino. Not saying that Al Pacino didn't deserve it, but that year, not for the Sin of a Woman. You can't compare Sin of a Woman to Malcolm X, but they did it because of Spike Lee and because Bill Cosby was able to donate money, help finish the film, and get other well-known blacks of that time to donate money. Denzel did Remember the Titans. He did Hurricane. But they gave him an Academy Award for Training Day. When he was going around saying, my nigga, you lied to me. You lied to me. You shot me in the ass. That's what they gave him for. They gave Halle Berry an Academy Award. Not for, was it Losing Isaiah? No, they gave it to her because she was a bed wench to Billy Bob Thornton. They gave 3 6 Mouth, I believe, as a group. It's hard out here for a pimp. But there are black conductors who've made brilliant music. Now, people will say, well, they gave Jamie Foxx because of criticism. They gave John Legend a comic because of criticism. They gave such and such a support in the world, but because of criticism. But the thing is, nonetheless, the Oscars are not meant for us. The Golden Globes, the Emmys, those things are not. It's just happy accidents that some of our people have won. And when you hear today saying the first black in the 21st century, in between the last decade or so, you sit here and you say, what's going on? So when Kevin was picked to choose to do that, people sat back, And who was the first ones to yell out? The gay community. They had to go find stuff. They had to go, let's go find something this nigga may have said to offend us or make a big deal out of it. Kevin Hart has been non-offensive to white folks since the moment his career went up. He's insulted black people, his own people. He threw shade at Bill Cosby, him and Tiffany Haddish. They've thrown shade at other comics, but the Jewish community, the gay community, let's go find something out of this nigga. But the gay community said, or somebody, friends of the gay community, gonna say, well, it happened in London. Why would somebody in London give a fuck about Kevin Hart hosting the Academy Award? Or why they had to dig that deep into Kevin's past? But the thing is, Kevin addressed this. Most black comics, because the gay community never go after white comics. The Jewish community never go after white comics or actors or entertainers. They go after black folk because they want to keep us in check. That's why I said both communities are interlocked. They do the same thing. This is why when I hear the gay community whine about stuff, I get upset because you sat back and made us the boogeyman in your story. Black folks didn't kill Matthew Shepard in time to offense pose. We don't send our children to gay conversion camps. We don't treat our gay men and women who are sick. We don't abandon them. We have tons of stories where gay people lied and said they was harassed because they was gay. Or they lied and said black people harassed them when it wasn't true. A lot of us in the black community don't throw up the fact that Prop 8, when Obama won that night and then it passed in California, the gay community quickly went to calling us niggers. Blaming us for Prop 8, but not looking at the Mormons and the Catholics and the Jewish men and women that don't agree with homosexuality or other cultures. But y'all went to call us niggers. Y'all attacked us, and the black community really didn't say, because we were so happy, you know, about Obama. We took our eye off what our enemies was doing, and from that moment on, both all you had the white women, the gay community, and the Jewish community, and white men going on attack. All of a sudden, police shootings and civilian shootings started ratcheting up. And every time, and when we got vocal, Blue Lives Matter. You guys are too angry. You guys are homophobic. You guys are sexist. You guys are anti-Semitic. But the gay community's been yelling the loudest, and there's been black folk that have been the most accommodating. Black president, first lady, Barack Obama went out there, even though he didn't believe in it. He made sure he made it easy for gay people to go and do things, then the Supreme Court followed right behind it. Even the White House, Obama ordered the White House to be in the colors of the rainbow flag. He went out there and even congratulated Michael Sams and Jason Collins. I mean, the president actually congratulated men for sleeping with other men. I sleep with women. I go down on a female. Do I get a phone call? Harvey, I want to congratulate you for giving that woman an orgasm. For eating that snatch. No, Jason, I want to congratulate you for coming out and talking about you and another man having sex. Michael Sams, me and Michelle are happy for you. I mean, your sexuality should be a private thing, in my personal opinion. You shouldn't be commended because you take another man's penis in your anus, or you go put a strap on and sleep with another female to pretend that you're a man. Now, I know some people are going to say, Harvey, you just simplifying it. That's not how we... No, I'm not stupid, as I said before. I have friends who are gay. I have acquaintances who are gay. I've had conversations over here. I know that's not how it always equal out, but most part, it does. I've been in sex shops. I know what I've seen. I've seen gay guys go, ooh, look at this big old black dildo penis. Ooh, let me go get this. I've seen butchers like, yeah, girl, I'm going to put this on you. I'm not exaggerating. I'm being truthful to y'all. And I didn't walk up to them and say, you're abominate. No, that's their business. They're adults. I don't care. As long as you don't fuck with children, pets, and try to force your beliefs on me, we all good. I've stated in videos, that bitch was in Texas. She didn't win the re-election. She was supposed to certify gay. She didn't want to do it. But I said, whether you agree with it or not, it's the law now. You got to certify gay marriage. You got to give it. Whether you agree, that's not for you. That's them two. That's their business. And there's other things that the gay community has done that I think that we in the black community need to call out. But for the most part, black folks said, teach his own. But the gay community has decided to be the watchdog right along with white women and members of the gay community, the so-called Jewish community, to attack us. Kevin apologized years ago for the jokes, and the jokes was referring to his son. Basically the same jokes that Tracy Morgan was used. The same jokes that white men and white women have used. But the thing is, you can't, as a black person, you can't get caught doing that. They said that we demand Kevin Hart apologize or else. Academy Award got so spooked, they said, you gotta apologize. But the Academy Award, when black folks complained about the movies, they like, well, whatever. Go get a black host and niggas and shut up. But guess what? The gay community got a sense of, they got political power. They pulled their money together. They learned from the Jewish community. See, we haven't learned to pull our money together because we still attacking one another. Look how the gay community, the Jewish community, white women went after white men, and then they realized, we can't destroy our men. Go destroy the other groups of people, men. And they've been on a tether last year to go after and destroy black men. And right now they want Kevin Hart to grovel. I was watching Young Turks as usual, Jenkins and them tell Kevin Hart, you need to apologize. Basically the man with you gotta apologize again, Kevin. They didn't hear you. And Kevin said no. And I had to give Kevin props that he did that, but still he turned around and somebody must have told him apologize. Still he apologized after he quit. I wouldn't have apologized. But see, Kevin know that he burnt some bridges in the black community. And he don't want to be seen groveling and running back to the community. Kevin like going to those shows where white folks say, hey, Kevin, I'll get your picture and autograph. There have been a lot of blacks like that. And a lot of them have been tossed to the side. Now, to those men and women who follow my channel who are gay, who identify as Jewish, or some of the acquaintances that I have in my life, I'm about to say something that y'all might find troublesome. Fuck the gay community. Fuck the Jewish community. Let me say it again. Fuck the gay community. Fuck the Jewish community. Fuck white feminists. All y'all has been is a damn cancer to the black community. The people that you should be going after, you should be focused on, you won't dare do it. Fuck the Southern Poverty Law. Because y'all done sat back and made out like black people are equivalent to these white hate groups and shit. And then you got black gays that out here trying hard to get in the good graces of white gays. They use y'all. For 20 years, they used y'all. Once they got what they needed, they said, fuck y'all. And y'all been trying hard to get in good with them. Y'all tried to use Black Lives Matter as a backwards way of getting in good with them. Now you got transsexuals in the black community trying to say that black men are killing them willy-nilly. No, that's white men and Hispanic men and Asian men and Indian men that y'all fucking with. Y'all think we don't peep that shit in the community. And if a brother do snap, it's because you didn't tell that brother you was a man. Well, that doesn't give a person a right. No, it doesn't give a person a right. But understand, a guy think he's with a woman, come to find out he's actually with a male. I don't care what you get chopped off or what you get added. You're not biologically a woman. Y'all keep saying that we homophobic. Black folks, I'm not afraid of a gay person because you don't agree with a lifestyle. Kevin told a joke. Well, what if we making jokes about black folks? Y'all been making fun of us for years. I remember when I was my original channel, it was a shitload of videos of gay white men making fun of black women. They still do it. Oh, we just paying honor. No, you not. Y'all sit back and y'all shit on black folk. And then what y'all do is y'all let that one brother or sister get popular for a minute. They say, okay, that's enough. I mean, think about it. Somebody in the gay community don't want Kevin Hart to host the Academy Award. So they said, let's go see if he says something negative. He's a black person. He had to say something negative about the gay community, or we're going to interpret it that way. Kevin didn't go after gay. He said, my son get caught playing with this and doing this. He said, that's sissy. It's a girl, that's a gay. No, that's sissy. It is. Look what's happened with just the last 20 years, how black males have been feminized and black females have been masculized because of the imagery we see, because black folks are afraid to offend anybody else. You got a lot of confused young men and women and kids walking around here. You got a lot of adults who are the same sex who have always get busted doing some inappropriate. Look at the Catholic Church. But Cosby has been y'all focus. R. Kelly has been your focus. Chris Brown has been your focus. O.J. Simpson has been your focus. But I had told y'all they was going to get Kevin at some point. I said either the Jewish community, white women, or the gay community. And this happened to the gay community. And when Kevin walked away, they still said he needs to apologize. Or else. Else what? But at the same time, Kevin, you shitted on your fellow comedians and people within your community. You went on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and throwing shade at Bill Cosby and other comics. And I said, okay, you're gonna catch hell. How much y'all want to bet they go ex Tiffany Haddish to see if they can host? Because they floated her name around. What if they go ex Tiffany Haddish to host the Academy Award? Oh man, that's gonna be a fucking train wreck. You talk about the stereotypical nature. Come on, look what they did to Monique. Monique was talking about women's rights and equal pay. Put all the white women scattered. Well, when they left her hanging. But y'all ran to aid them. When the Jewish community do something, we gotta honor them. We tear up. How many movies about the Holocaust have they talked about? They don't never show black soldiers participating and fighting in their wars. They leave that tidbit out. But they supposed to be our friends. They're not our friends. 1966 is when the Jewish community said, we don't need y'all no more. And a lot of y'all don't even know their history. Alan Dershowitz made a living off representing black folks in the day. He was one of O.J. Simpson's. He said, I don't need you niggas no more. Now he's the biggest anti-black person on TV. You don't believe the type of Alan Dershowitz talking about black folk. He brought Farrakhan. They've been bringing up Farrakhan the last 6-7 months. I'm like, why the fuck did Farrakhan pop back out? They need a black villain now. I told y'all, once Obama get out of office, they finna go in on us really, really hard. And we gotta blame black Hollywood and black politicians for telling us, oh, don't y'all say nothing. Oh, y'all gonna make it harder on us. But y'all catching hell anyway. But I warned y'all. I told you so. I said, they better go after him. Nah, Harvey, they love you too. I was like, no, they making money off Kevin Hart. When they can make money off you, they love you just enough. Them Jewish producers, those gay producers in Hollywood, that little nigga, okay, he ain't made enough money, it's time for him to go, let's get another one. I told y'all when Tiffany Haddish is gonna blow. I said to make Monique look like she's crazy, they're gonna get Tiffany Haddish because they like the fact that she was so raunchy in that comedy. Now if you think about it, Queen Latifah was in that movie, Jada Pinkett Smith was in that movie, and who was the other actors in the movie? I forget now. But Tiffany Haddish was a standout. She was tacky. All of a sudden, she's popped. Everybody, white women, we love Tiffany Haddish. Like, y'all love a stereotypical black woman. And Kevin was right there. Yeah, I discovered Tiffany. I helped Tiffany. And she's right there throwing shade right along with Kevin Hart. They're going to use Tiffany just like they use Leslie Jones and Halle Berry and the rest of them. And then when they get tired of them, find something on them or destroy their character. Halle Berry, she can't catch a fucking cold now in Hollywood. But these are the people I told y'all they was going to go after. And like I said, Kevin, this is your karma. You said the Breakfast Club a few months ago and you was cocky. Yeah, I worked hard. Nobody never said you didn't work hard. But you was chosen by white folk to be the funny Negro of the month. Now they tired of you. When they sick the gay community on you, you know that Kevin, you better apologize. They say he better apologize. And I thought Kevin was going to finally do something that black men need to be doing. I ain't apologizing. Nah, somebody said, Kevin, apologize. You got some movies coming out. The gay community ain't going to let it ride. They don't stop until they get blood from us. They no different than these other groups of people who have benefited from black folk leading the marches and shit. White women, it wasn't for black women or the black community, they didn't have shit. They benefited more from affirmative action. The Jewish community said, you guys work out in public, work behind the scenes. Yeah, they work behind the scenes, buying up shit. Who runs Hollywood? And that's not anti-Semitic to say it. They do. Nick Cannon, I'm not a big fan of Nick Cannon, really. I'm like I look at him like I look at Kanye and some of these other brothers and sisters. I know they exist. I respect what they do to a certain degree, but I don't follow Nick Cannon around. But sometimes Nick Cannon, he'd be on point. He go out there and say things, and you wouldn't expect it to come because for a part of his life, he was looked at as the clown. He even said he went out there, he clowned to try to prove he was something other than what he was. But there were times he gave interviews and he said, like when he was on the View with Mariah Carey, Barbara Walters and them, and Mariah Carey said, our kids going, he said, no, my kids not going to go to entertainment. He said, once they get 18, they can decide. He said, right now they're going to go to school. They're going to be about to, and he put his foot down. And that's why I think Mariah said, I can't be with you. He's gone out and he made jokes, and he called out NBC with America Got Talent. They said, you got to apologize. He said, I'm not apologizing. Nobody apologized to us, but guess what Nick Cannon did? You know, they've been out there throwing Kevin Hart throwing under the bus and saying he's homophobic. Nick Cannon came out and said, what about Sarah Silverman, Chelsea Handler, and Amy Schumer? What do they all got in common? So-called Jews. Sarah Silverman, Chelsea Handler, Amy Schumer. They all, at some point or another, made racist comments or jokes at our expense, at the black community expense. So the gay community can go find some obscure jokes from Kevin Hart, but Sarah Silverman, Chelsea Handler, and Amy Schumer, who have made racial comments before or used the word fag in their comedy and made fun, nobody talking about them. So that goes back to what I tell y'all about the gay community, the Jewish community working hand in hand. Huh? See, can you say I'm blowing smoke up your ass that I'm wrong now? No, because I can prove shit. And I'm pretty sure Professor Black Truth, Tari Nasheed, Nicole Views, The Advice Show, the True Raw Family, Tori and Ray, and many other black YouTubers out here can point to the same thing. When it gets to us, they want to micromanage and tell us what we talk about. When they make fun of gay blacks in Hollywood, I'll give you an example, Murphy Brown. It's a gay brother on there. He's playing the most stereotypical gay, or at least one in a million stereotypical gay image we've seen in Hollywood the last 50 years or so. You don't believe me? Every black man that's gay on television is feminine. But when these gay white men and women, they're still masculine, they're still feminine. They're not playing the character. Only one that plays a character is Sean. What's his name? What's the guy that played on Will and Grace? He's from Chicago. You know what I'm talking about. But even then, they find another gay character to balance the show out. Other day, I was watching Supergirl, and better yet, let me get the audio, and you'll understand why I found offensive about what they did the other day on that show. Okay, I'm back. I want to play the audio, and I want you guys to listen closely, and just close your eyes, and you'll pick up on what I mean. Now, you heard that, right? You heard she's the person you think is a female, say some roommate. That's not a female. That's a transsexual, a white transsexual. Now, if nobody never told you that there was a transsexual, you think it's a female, and that person looked just like a girl, sound like a girl. But you know what they did? They go get a big ass dude, a gay dude, or an actor pretending to be gay, or be a cross dresser, or be feminine, or look feminine, but they pull it off well. And what did they say? You speak funny. You look like a crackhead. And doing the stereotypical neck roll. That was on Supergirl. Greg Berlanti and half the writing team are gay. His writing team went. They could have got another black transsexual, or just a black gay person who didn't play into a stereotype. They went and got a stereotypical black person to play and this is the thing. The show is shot in Vancouver, and we know the blacks in Vancouver have a different attitude or carry themselves a different way. So what they did is they said we pretended that we're in California, so we're gonna get a we're gonna present a stereotypical view of a black gay person or a black person in drag. That was just on Supergirl. But I'm not shocked. Greg Berlanti, he basically is got he's control of DC TV show projects. He's the executive producer. Look what he did to Mr. Terrific on Green Arrow. Have y'all watched Legends of Tomorrow? How they emasculated the Firestorm character? They wrote him out. Y'all see how on Flash they got Barry Allen with a black chick and nobody bats an eye about that. But when Jimmy Olsen's with Kara or with Lena Luthor, who was yelling loudest? White women and gay whites. And on Black Lightning, even though I forget the brother and sister name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Because her husband's been accused of sexual harassment. And we know they write the more realistic relationships, but look how they showing the sisters. They showing them grinding and shit, but they barely showed Black Lightning, which just he used to style the show him and his woman together. Don't show black men and a black man and a black woman intimate, or at least or pretending to be intimate, but show the daughter who's gay, show her ass and girl, you know you got some good stuff. That's what they put. That's what they doing. These are the Jewish gay writers. They're doing this. But yet y'all go after Kevin Hart. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart like that. And I told you, this is karma. I said Kevin Hart would get his karma. Remember I said, I told you so, I told you so. Remember, I told y'all it was coming. I'm not a genius. I'm not a psychic. I just pay attention. History repeats itself. But when Nick Cannon came, I said, y'all going after Kevin Hart. What about your Sarah Silvermans and your Chelsea Handlers and Amy Schumers? And he went after them, especially because they the first ones was out there talking shit about Cosby. And the black community being homophobic and making black jokes. A lot of our brothers and sisters have started to follow what I've been saying. And I'm not saying they watch me. Maybe they do. But I think a lot of them are starting to follow the exact shit that I've been saying, that the Me Too movement has been turned on its head to come after black folk and white women, gay white folks, and people that certain members of the Jewish community have led this charge. Why do you think the Me Too movement going in on Tamika Mallory? And they bringing up Farrakhan and the Jewish community saying the black community is anti-Semitic. Wait a minute, we didn't shoot up that synagogue, but they brought Farrakhan up. It was a white guy that did it. When that white man went in California and shot up their yoga studio, it was because he said, I didn't like seeing black superheroes on TV. Yes, that was the reason why. One of the reasons. No, I'm thinking about the guy who shot the brother and sister in that park, that shopping the grocery store. No, the white guy was mad. He did Elliot Rodgers. He's like, I don't like seeing black men. How can black men get with white women? He did the same thing. He was mad because white women wasn't giving him time of day, or at least he assumed they was giving too much play to brothers. Y'all ain't talking about that. Y'all not going after that. The white guy shot that black man and black woman in that supermarket product because of comic book superhero representation. He was mad because there was too many black superheroes on TV in the movie. I kid you the fuck not. But y'all focus on Kevin Hart from some jokes he did years ago, which he already apologized for. And you got a lot of these so-called liberals leading this charge to check us. As many TV shows that we saw white color, Robin Williams, he always made fun of the gay community, even well before his death. Have y'all seen Robin Williams' routine? And he also made jokes about black folk, but we let it slide. We the only group of people that let people get away with bullying us and shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Stop fucking apologizing to everybody. People don't apologize to us. When we apologize, we're sorry. We didn't mean to hurt your feelings. We didn't mean to do anything that offended you. When they give us an apology, I apologize if I offended you. Half-ass apology. The gay community has made the black community the villain of the story. We're not the villain. I guess y'all forgot back in the 80s when those white families and those Hispanic families and those Jewish families, when they didn't want y'all to reckon y'all was gay and died of AIDS. What community y'all come into? Who took care of y'all? Go look at the foul footage. Go look at the marches. It was black men and women. When Ryan White, that white kid that got a transfusion that came out and developed AIDS, he was ostracized by his community. Who came to his rescue and took up for him and was Michael Jackson? We forget all about those things, do we? Back in the day when talk shows was actually talk shows, in the audience, you saw black women and black men defending the gays. Hey man, how can you be that cruel to them? They human beings too. And how do we get repaid? We're homophobic. And if we're popular, they look in our past to try to find something to say. They're homophobic. They're anti-Semitic. They're sexist. The gay community went after Kevin Hart because they want a gay host. Just like when the Black Panther came out, we heard the Hispanics say, "What about our Black Panther? What about our version of a Black Panther?" Then the gay community come out. We want to see a gay person represented. And then they try to push a gay image of the Black Panther. All that, and we sit back and just don't say anything. But I'm glad Nick Cannon called out Sarah Silverman, Chelsea Handler, and Amy Schumer. He should have called out Leah Dunham as well. But notice they all so-called Jewish women, and they all made some comment about Bill Cosby and the black community at some point during their comedy routines on multiple occasions. But you're gonna go after Kevin Hart. Black folks need to stop. We need to stop pulling receipts. I know I do. I know a few others out here do. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart like that. And I don't want to seem like I'm really defending him because I'm really not. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy of the gay community and the Jewish community. The last 8 or 9 months, they've been bitching about Trump, let alone attacking us. Black, it's on the north side that been part of the north side that been gentrified. They call it Boys Town. They got a gay alderman up there for a few years back. Some blacks who were gay and straight was up there, and the white men and women, most of the white men was giving them a hard time, and some of them they was fighting, and they made it seem like, well, they obviously don't live up here. You don't know that. I never forget watching this gay alderman say that. I remember I told a story years ago before when they started gentrifying the area. I was working at a Checkers that was up there in that area or close to that area. And I decided I'd drive down Halstead, drive through the area because I really haven't been down there since my grandmother used to work up in that area when she worked as a nurse years ago, the area. So I didn't know that all that was Boys Town. When I started noticing the pattern, I'm like, why are these guys holding? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I was like, oh shit. And I remember when I was young, I said, I don't want to get caught because I didn't want people to assume that I was gay driving down there because people assume you're going out on them streets that you must be cruising or something. Now, this is in the daytime, and I was young, worried about that stuff. And I said, I ain't gay. But I did notice that blacks that was in the neighborhood was slowly moving out. Go up there now, ain't nothing but whites and Asians and a handful of black gays. And they act like they look at you like you don't belong. Now you ain't get shit. You ain't got your pants hanging off your ass. You ain't robbing nobody, but they treat you like you about to do something to them. They can be just as racist and arrogant as anybody else. Just because you gay don't mean that you're not susceptible to racism. That's something the gay community don't want to talk about. But black gays, they only talk about it after they get rejected so many times. So I want to understand why the black gays called out the white gays that systematically go after and attack black folk. Going to go deep into their past and find something. Because y'all taking a page from the so-called Jewish community. And let me say this again. If you're Jewish or you're gay and this is not your personality, listen, let it fly. Listen to this. And maybe you should join and say, hey, we're going to push back against those people that keep all this upheaval going. Because black people don't fuck with y'all like that. We point out y'all hypocrisies. We point out y'all inconsistencies. Y'all used us to get ahead, and now y'all attacking us. But these Negroes like Kevin Hart and them, they thought they was in. They thought they was above reproach. They thought that they was right. Yeah, you like right now because you're making millions of dollars for them. Because if Kevin making millions, you know they making more. But now that the gay communities put their bull's eye on you, they said, okay, we was waiting for the Jewish community to do it, so I guess we'll do it. Kevin, you should never apologize. You said you wasn't going to keep apologizing, you turn around and apologize. And then now they say that still ain't good enough. But I told you so. I said they were going to get him sooner or later. And they waited till Kevin got caught being cocky towards his own people. Now, let's see what's going to happen. Remember, Mark Lamont Hill was out there defending the Jewish community and shit. And the moment he criticized a portion of it, what did CNN do? They got rid of his ass. What have I been yelling for the last almost 9 years I've been on YouTube? Just they interchangeable. They know different. They both use the same fucking tactics. And when they want to go after a black person they feel they got off script, they do it. Now, as I said, this is not the entire gay community. This is not the entire Jewish community. It's those who have money and power, seek money and power that do it. They want us to jump when they say jump. They got a very political. I can't speak. I'm fumbling. They got this. I basically got this slave bastard mindset, paternalistic. There you go, paternalistic view of black people. You do as we say. We know what's good for you, or we know what's good for you. And if we don't jump, they attack. And this is why they systematically got together to go after a bunch of black men. That's why they really went after Bill Cosby, because he's the money man. Look what they did to poor Michael Jackson. They accused him of being gay. If he was gay, the gay community didn't defend him. They accused him of being anti-Semitic. They accused him of being a child molester. But it's never been proven. And then when people say we got evidence that he didn't do it, now they wait till after he died. Some people still go after him, and some evidence have come out, stuff that we already knew. This is how they get down, folks. And we in the black community got to learn to come together. We got to pull our money and resources together. We got to agree to disagree at times. Because they want to destroy, they can do it at any point. But you Negroes like Kevin Hart, they get arrogant and think that, oh yeah, I did it, I made it. Just because you get pat on the head or get a reach around, don't mean you made it. At any moment, they can take it away from you, they can destroy you. Because all you got to do is call a black person homophobic, sexist, or anti-Semitic, or a murderer. You're done. So we're going to see how this thing with Kevin Hart play out. It may go away by the end of this week, or it may not. But the gay community, once they get their sights locked on you, they're going to watch everything he do and say. And I ask you this, those in the black community who ain't feeling Kevin like that, what do? Do we hold Kevin words, throw Kevin words back at him? Do we tell him you got too comfortable? Or do we defend him? Now, I'm personally saying don't defend him. Because once you go out there and throw your own under the bus and get cocky and think that and be afraid to speak your mind at certain points, I remember Kevin was playing fast and loose when they was asking questions about certain things in the community pertaining to the black community, about the police thing and all that stuff and everything. He ducked and dodged. Now they coming at him, and he said, I'm not gonna keep apologizing. Remember, they tried to get his ass when he got caught cheating on his wife, and I said, this might be the thing, but I said, nah, he came out of grip too fast, apologized. He threw himself on the sword. He can't, there's only so many times that shit gonna work. So as I said before, the gay community, they want a gay person hosting the Oscars. Or somebody they feel that they can get a cheaper laugh out of. And don't be surprised they don't offer Tiffany Haddish. Now, if Tiffany take it, that means she ain't loyal unless Kevin Hart said, go for it, girl. But if that was the case, he should have went and took it. But I guarantee you, because I'm telling you, I don't think that somebody ain't float that ideal out there. Or they said to go get another black comic to replace this black comic. Because remember, they did Eddie Murphy similar. But the Eddie Murphy, that same year, was throwing shade at Cosby. But they went after him because he knew Britt Ratner, who said something apparently homophobic or sexist. I can't remember now. Eddie had to step away. But yet they was praising God. That was been Eddie comeback. Remember that was supposed to be his comeback? Let me say it now. Let me say it again. Know your history, control your dollar. But don't never think you're bigger than your people, because until we can form a coalition that's and be impenetrable, they're going to keep systematic going after us. They're going to keep throwing our past in our face. Excuse me. We're going to keep having to apologize for things we said or things we thought. But they never apologize. Tell me what gay person have ever apologized to black America. I guarantee a lot of gay men and gay women was in those groups of people that's lynching black folk, or they was in the jury finding white folks not guilty of crimes. That gay dude that was the juror, Bill Cosby. I never knew about Bill Cosby. I never heard of him. Really? And then he sit there and said, what hurt Bill Cosby is his own words. He said he gave women drugs. He never said that. Then you got the brother when that cop shot that dude down from the back was on video. I don't think he really meant it that way. He went on TV. I voted not guilty. He was gay. Then you had when that first trial with that white guy that shot Jordan Crawford, the one that I said in my old original video, like Biggie Smalls. If he had a daughter that looked like that, she like Biggie Smalls. She was gay. I don't think he meant to kill him. I think he was just trying to scare him. Amber Phillips was on Roland Martin. She's a carpet muncher. What did she do? She attacked black men, blamed us for sisters' poor choices. Laura Victoria Burke, obviously she's a lesbian. They was talking about Kevin Hart. The other day I was watching them talking about it. She was talking, obviously she was tripping. And Cleo Monago, he's a gay man, but he called it what it is. He said the gay mafia. He said that he wished black folk would have a discussion about homosexuality. We have. Y'all just don't want to accept that black people don't feel that. We know y'all exist. We ain't stupid. We go to school. We go to church. We know the pastor and with his little shoestring mustache with the goatee. We know he taking an ass for another dude. We look at the damn choir. We know. We always knew. And look at the black church. The black church is so damn gay, it ain't even funny. That's why that black pastor that was pastoring with white folk, they got tired of him because he defended gays, because even he knew, even he looked suspect. Y'all might remember that mega church. He had that mega church years ago. I forget his name, light-skinned dude. Ain't nobody stupid. But y'all just want to browbeat black people like the Jewish community has. Call them anti-Semitic. That's how you get them niggers. That's how you give them a check. Call us Hitler, but when somebody call a white person, don't do that. Don't say that. That's too extreme. Call us anti-Semitic, but white folk every day killing gay people. They tolerate Bruce Jenner. You don't see Bruce Jenner getting offered movies or stuff or regular gigs on TV. They looking like a freak show. What do the black community think about Caitlyn Jenner? Dude was born a male. He's Bruce. That's the name his mama gave him. Kanye West took up for him, but Bruce Jenner threw Kanye West under the bus when he was still Bruce Jenner, and since he been Caitlyn Jenner. Obama made it possible. When Diane saw an interview, he didn't want to even acknowledge Obama. He basically said, fuck Obama. He chased after Donald Trump, then Donald Trump went after transvestite stuff. He said, I was wrong. I was wrong about Donald. No, Donald, you knew who Donald was. You knew who the Republican Party was, but you wanted to give a finger to the black community and to the black president. It made it easy for y'all. So as I said before, fuck the gay community until they can get their shit in order. Fuck the so-called Jewish community until they can get their shit in order. Because while they too busy crapping on us and judging us, they need to do self-examinations as well. Now, as I said, everybody in the black community ain't our brothers and sisters ain't down. And everybody outside the community ain't the bad guy, but when they are, we need to call them out. So as I said, this is not a defense of Kevin Hart necessarily, but it's calling out the hypocrisy of the gay community, which I told y'all, and I've been saying they've adapted the techniques and the tactics of the Jewish community. Attack, 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 destroy, destroy, destroy. Wake up.